Good morning, ma'am. This is Ria Supraja from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. My registration number is 212H1A3059. Now I want to tell about the grasp introduction. What is pattern? It is a common that when accepts works through a particular problems, they need to not relevant when will it they need not find a complete new solution that is completely different from existing solutions. Rather, they remember the similar problem and the solution and reuse the core for it solving a new problem. They think in terms of problem solving parts, abstracting from the such parts of a charming and the complexities leads to a pattern. Each pattern is a three-part rule which explains a relation between the certain construct and a problem as a solution. Patterns have names that can facilitate communication, commonly vocabulary and understanding, easy to remember whole concept in a nutshell. Grasp. Grasp it a Lumen coined three terms have a first time stands for the general responsibility assignment software patterns. The memorable meaning should be successful OOAD. That means object oriented analysis and design. General abstract widely applicable for variety of situations. Responsibility obligations duties of information object performing duty of a holding information conceptually object performing duty of a computation. Assignment giving a responsibility to a mobile capability and carry out responsibility structure and methods. Software computer code patterns regularities templates abstraction. Assigning the responsibilities to objects is a major task to designing the software specifically. It's always a challenge to decide which object carry out that what object and quality wherever design largely depended upon such responsibilities. Assignment poor choices about such responsibilities leads to systems and components which is hard to maintain, understand, reuse and extend. Let's define responsibility. Responsibility it defines the contact and obligation of a type or class and related to behavior. There are two types of responsibilities: knowing and doing. Knowing responsibilities of a object included knowing about pre-invite uncapitalized data or member data, knowing about related objects, knowing about things it can deserve a calculate. Doing responsibility of your object include doing something itself, assign, calculate, create, initiate action to other objects, controlling and constructing activities in other objects. The responsibility should be translated into classes and their methods of a largely influenced by the generally and responsibility. Do not confuse the responsibility as a method in a class, even though they are implemented using methods which either act alone as collaborate with other methods and objects oriented principles are applied to experience developed in deciding general assignment of responsibility. Grasp patterns describe fundamental principles and assigning responsibilities in objects and it has a following principles and patterns in a family that are information accept, creator, controller, low coupling, high collision, polymorphism, pure propagations, indirection, protected varieties. Creator the main objective is to understand the grasp pattern created problem who creates the new instances of a same class. Solution assign class A the responsibility to create instance of a class B. It aggregates It aggregates B objects. A contain B objects. It records instances of a B object. A closely uses B objects. It has initially data that is needed to whole creating B objects. Approach. Step 1, closely look the domain. Step 2, search the classes who create, aggregate, etc. Step 3, assign the responsibility of a creation. Description. Let's the extended example of a POC system explainer previous part. This is a what who cross malls where there are many POC counters. The domain in the domain model. Here the figure of this description. Thank you.